Today we're going to be going over FlipGrid. FlipGrid is a great way to get feedback from your students. They record videos and share them with you. It's a great way to have them practice their academic vocabulary and to show what they know. We're going to go through how to log in on Clever, and then how to create a grid, and how to create topics and edit them within FlipGrid. First thing we're going to do is we are going to go into Clever. Then we are going to find the FlipGrid tab. This is where students will log in. They would enter a flip code that it will be given to you once you create a grid. And then here's the educator login. I've already logged in. Think of grids like folders. Within each grid there are topics, and each topic is where students can add videos. Also think of them like classes if you would like to. Each grid could be a different class, and within each class you could have different topics. And to make it easier on yourself, there is a way to duplicate the grid. So you can create a grid with topics inside of it for one class, duplicate it, and then rename it. So I'm going to duplicate this grid. Only topics in the grid book report will be included. No videos will be duplicated. So I'm going to duplicate the grid. Sometimes it takes a while. Okay. And once it's finished duplicating, it will show up here, and only the topics will be in it, none of the videos. How would you add a new grid? This little red button right here. Let's name this one Book Report 2. These are the types of grids you can choose. That makes it easy to control who can join. I always choose school email because we have the @venusisd.net domain, and unless your student or you uses your school email, you would not be able to log into the grid. Here's the flip code which students will use to join the grid. FlipGrid will need to know the name of the domain that we are using. Once you type that in, press enter, and then next. Your grid is ready. There are different ways to share your grid. You can embed it in your website. You can share it to Google Classroom, share it to Remind. There is also a way to put an LTI in with Canvas and link FlipGrid with your Canvas classroom. We'll be going over that a little bit later. For now, let's check about what the grid looks like and how to edit the grid. So in every grid, there's automatically one topic, which is introductions. You can see how many videos are there. The share action, so you can share only the topic if you would like to, or you can share the entire grid. Here's the action that you can do. Again, you can duplicate the grid. You can add co-teachers to help manage the grid. And here's where you would edit the grid. You could change the name of the grid, the flip code, notify you can choose it to notify you when your student videos are added, allow students to receive email notifications when new topics are created and new videos. You can make your grid active or hidden. When it's hidden, it's not accessible to your students, but you can keep it active. Allow the students to download their videos, captions. You can choose a video or, an image of the grid cover, so you can choose something different than this. They have some choices for you here. So I'm going to choose the books because I labeled my book report. And then you would click Update Grid. This is how you would sign into FlipGrid and create a grid. Let's go back and see the duplicated grid. So we would click this button right here that says My Grids. And there's the duplicated book report. So if we click on this, we could always go in and we can change the name. So this would be Book Report 3. Again, school email. Here's all of this. Okay, update grid. And then here you can see there's already a topic that was included. Tell me about your book, and the introductions topic also. In the next video, we'll go over how to create a topic and edit it.